Hey, this is Maxine from SmartHelio. Our fast diagnostic tool has recently got upgraded, and I would love to give you a tour of the new exciting features. So let me show you in the next 5 minutes what new things you can now expect. So now nothing has changed. You can still log in with your own credentials to your secure space. Here you would put some basic plant details. So let's say SmartHelio test plant, which is 2 years old and located somewhere in Belgium. Already now the first thing that you would get is all the plants which are located in the same region. And the really interesting thing that now you would learn is what is the expected sorting trends, but also degradation trends you can have from this region. So then you would know where you are positioning yourself. Here you would see the degradation, the regional degradation compared to the nameplate. So what is generally expected from the OEM in general again. Now that you have like this overall insights, you can provide more plant details. So the plant we're analyzing is 500 kilo peak, and in a year it's basically going to produce around, let me see, 640k kilowatt hour. So I can write it here, 640k. And now you would also be able to get this performance benchmark. So you know how well or how bad you're performing compared to the plants in the same region. So in this case, the plant is in the top 10% of the portfolio in the region, which is great. But you see that there's still some improvement that you can do. So to know how you can improve further your plant's performance, now you can add more details. So the first thing is, again, the inverter details. Now, a new thing that we also have brought is asking for the AC-DC ratio. And this really helps to improve and further the losses quantification accuracy. So each inverter would be 200 kilowatts for AC capacity, and for the DC is going to be around 230. And inverter efficiency would be around 80% as per the EU standards. We can add the 4 other inverters. So in total, we have 5 of them, all with the same size. And now the last step is simply adding the AC powered DC data. AC powered data. So it's going to be right here. I can simply drag and drop. Now we also have made huge improvements for letting you simply drag and dropping whatever data format you have when downloading from your SCADA. So you can simply do it here, and it's going to make the conversion by itself. And now that we have all of the data that is needed, we can let the magic happen. So we're going to generate diagnostics. So far, nothing has changed. You still have the performance metrics plot, the data quality statistics, and the losses distribution. Now we have determined the expected energy. And basically to do that, the system is taking the weather data from third-party satellite sources, and using our own models, we're able to determine the expected energy. And we have seen that we are very close to reality. This expected energy is then going to be compared with the actual energy. And now you can see that most of the losses are going to be classified. So already it gives you like some directions of where to look at. And you see that there's still a little bit less than 1% of the total production, which is still lost. And we don't know. But we would know if you were given us more data. So that is what is meant by other anomaly detected. So if you were to give us DC data on top of AC data that you have already provided, then the system will be able to further classify this category. So we have still the waterfall explainer where you can understand each fault, how come the system has detected it, what is the pattern it has seen. And finally, we have this energy forecast plot, which is very good and very useful for 2 reasons. The first one, it would actually help you, since you have this energy forecast 1 month ahead, it would help you like would be the best to intervene. Not only that, the second reason would also help you to get more reasons to act on the fault, because you know that this will be the least that you can expect as per the current system's performance. And you know that if you were to fix whatever issues has been identified, then you could produce even more than that. So you can also imagine the ROI more easily. So that's about it. Again, we would love to hear your feedback on the tool, and we hope that it will help you to analyze even more plants and to produce more energy generation than ever. Thank you, and feel free to reach out to us for anything. Bye.